different video than I usually do, and today, as you can tell from the title, I'm going to be filming like a beauty life hack sort of video. So hopefully this video will be helpful to some of you, and maybe you'll get some inspiration for little tricks and tips on anything to do with beauty. So without further ado, let's just jump right in. So tip number one, when you overline your lips, try to only overline the center part of your lip, and for the outer corners, just trace the lip liner along the natural line of your lips, and that will just make sure that your lips look much more natural when you try to make them look a little bit bigger by overlining them. Also try to recreate the same shape of your lip, and that will just help it look much more natural as well. To mattify any lipstick, all you have to do is take a face powder, and this can be a pressed powder or a translucent powder. You can load that up on a fluffy brush and just pat that on the lip, and this will just absorb any sort of moisture or shine from the lipstick and mattify any lipstick you may have instantly. To get rid of knots in your hair, all you have to do is grab hold of all of your hair and brush from the bottom. This will just ensure that all your knots are softly brushed out without tearing your hair out of your scalp. And once your ends are all brushed through, you can move up and brush the next section, and then you can brush the rest of your hair pain-free. If you have split ends but you don't want to completely chop off your hair, all you have to do is twist your hair. All the split ends are just going to pop out of this twist, and all you have to do is just trim along. This is especially good if you have layers and all the split ends are on the higher layers of your hair. If you're one of those people who always struggles with winged eyeliner, masking tape or sellotape will become your best friend. All you're going to need is a strip of masking tape. I prefer to use masking tape because it's less sticky, and as you can see, all I'm doing here is I'm just sticking it to the back of my hand to lose the stickiness of it, and then I'm just sticking that at the bottom of my eye to imitate the angle of the eyeliner. Then all you need is an eyeliner of choice, and you just draw your eyeliner as you usually would, and this will just ensure that your liner has a nice clean and sharp edge at the bottom, and you don't have to worry about it being wonky. If you want to intensify your eye makeup but you don't have any eye primer, all you have to do is take some regular concealer and just pop that over your eyelid. This will just make sure that the eyeshadow sticks much better to your skin. If you ever find yourself creating a beautiful hairstyle that's taking you forever but only lasts about 5 seconds, you may be using your hair grips wrong. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's got a flat side and it's also got a grippy side, and most of the time people take the grip and use this flat side along the scalp. So when you pin it like this sort of thing and have this grippy side on the front. But in actual fact, what you need to do is take the grippy side and have that to the bottom of your scalp, and the grippy bit is just going to keep your hair in place and make sure it doesn't slide out of your hair. Another cool trick I have with hair grips is that when you're creating a hairstyle that you want to last for a long time, what you should do is take 2 grips and just cross them over like this, and again the grippy side will just make sure that they don't slip out of your hair and stay in place all day long. Now this beauty life hack is a special shout out to all of us who have oily skin. Sometimes when your face gets super oily and you don't have any face powder on you, it's a literal disaster. So this is a cool trick that I have learned. All you need to solve this issue is a bit of tissue. You can use any tissue paper or toilet paper even, and you're literally just going to take that and just dab it on your face like this. And what that piece of tissue is going to do is just blot off any excess oil on your face and leave your face looking much more matte. Some people don't actually know this, but talcum powder is basically the same as dry shampoo. You can use this to put on your hair, and it's going to work in the same as a dry shampoo. It's going to absorb the excess oil in your hair and leave your hair looking much more refreshed and less shiny. This can get quite messy, but here I've got a bit of talcum powder, and all you have to do is literally just work that into your hair the same as you would with a dry shampoo, and it works like a charm. I use this trick all the time to refresh my hair if I don't have any dry shampoo on me at the time. Another hack that I have to do with hair is just take an eyeshadow, like your brow sort of shadow that you use for your brows, and just pop that on a fluffy brush, and then you just have to sort of brush that through wherever your parting is. So say you've got black hair and you've got a massive root right here, you can just take some black shadow and just pop that over the light shade of your hair. So say if you've got blonde hair naturally but you dye it black, you can just fill that root in with some shadow temporarily, of course, so you don't have to dye your hair. And this is obviously for lazy people. This is obviously a temporary fix, so it's not going to last forever, obviously. So It's just gonna work if you really want to get rid of your roots but you haven't had the chance to dye your hair yet. Once you've washed your brushes and they look a little bit naff and flat like this, to preserve the fluffiness and softness of them, all you have to do is tip them upside down and roll them between your hands like this. And as you can see, it's just opening up and getting rid of all of the excess water. Doing this is just going to keep them nice and fluffy for longer. I don't know about you guys, but I have a few nail polishes that take forever to dry, this being one of them, and basically I'm just painting my nails. And to speed up the drying process of your nail polishes, all you have to do is take a glass of cold water and dip your nails in there, and it's just going to make it dry instantly pretty much. Oh, we've got a little guest, look. We've got a little guest. His name is Lucifer, by the way. He's my new baby. He just licked my nose. What a cutie. When applying your foundation, try to use downward strokes as opposed to a buffing motion, because everyone has tiny little hairs on their face, and when you brush downwards you're just patting them down flat to the skin, and this is just going to create a softer and more natural look. If your mascara has completely dried out but you are just too attached to let it go, I've got you, girl. I know the feels. Basically, what you can do is you can use some eye drops like this for contact lenses. I've got mine from Boots, but you can also use a makeup remover for your eyes especially, and another thing you can use, what was it? Makeup Fix. You can also use Makeup Fix and just add a tiny drop to your mascara, and this is just going to prolong the mascara life for a few more uses. Obviously, if your mascara is like super dead, then just get a new one, but if your mascara was kind of expensive or you just don't have another one, then this is a quick fix to solve the problem, and you can use it a few times more. Now this hack is old and gold and probably most of you know it, but it's important. Like, I think it's a good enough hack to include in this video, and basically that is to use a chapstick before applying your lipstick, and it just makes all the difference in the world. Now let's talk about coconut oil. It's just like a miracle ingredient. Everyone knows this. I had this thought when I was about 15, and I thought, wait a second, I moisturize my hair but I don't moisturize my eyelashes. Maybe that's why they're breaking all the time, maybe that's why they're dry. So I started putting coconut oil onto my eyebrows and my eyelashes, especially if you wear eyeliner, mascara, and then you remove it at the end of the day. It's just going to strip all of your eyelashes of that moisture that is necessary for it to grow and stay healthy. So that is where coconut oil comes in and just replenishes your eyebrows and your eyelashes with that necessary moisture that it needs to grow. This next trick is really good for people who suffer from tired eyes all the time, and if you want to look less tired, all you have to do is take some nude or white eyeliner and just run that across your lower waterline, and it's just gonna make your eyes appear brighter and larger, and in turn make them look much more awake. If your eyes wake up really puffy and really tired after a sleepless night, what you can do is take 2 teaspoons like this and pop them in the fridge or freezer for a few minutes, and then all you have to do is just place them over your eyelids like this, and you can place them underneath your eyelids just to get rid of any bags and puffiness. It's a great quick relief for any bags underneath your eyes, and honestly, it feels great. And to prevent puffiness as a whole, what you can do is stack a few pillows a little bit higher than the level of your body when you go to sleep, and that just makes sure that all the fluids in your face are drained from your face throughout the night, and in turn that will just make sure that your face is less puffy when you wake up. So that is all for this video. I hope you guys learned something cool today, and I hope you guys get inspired by this video. If you like this video, then definitely give it a thumbs up so I know, and maybe I'll make more videos like this in the future. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!